Welcome, G.I. Joe fans, to week number 3 of Monsters Month for G.I. Joe. This is Dr. Mindbender. But before we get to Dr. Mindbender, we're going to do our shout-outs of the week. First at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, where you can get all, and I do mean all, of your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems. And you can get videos for each system. And you can also get DVDs, CDs, and more. You can also get handheld systems with games for each handheld system. So definitely check them out. And while you're there, you can go and get all your stuff done and made. And when you leave there, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 118 South Loudon Street, where you can get all, and I do mean all your toys and collectibles needs, from G.I. Joes to Transformers to He-Man, all that stuff. First, I got Dr. Mindbender in the Defense of Cobra Island 7-pack, which I got off of Amazon. So, unfortunately, Amazon gets a shout-out this week. Well, fortunately, they get a shout-out, but unfortunately, Time Travelers doesn't get an extra one. But it's neither here nor there, as long as at least he's in my collection. And also, if you have a comic book itch you need scratched, you can go to 4-Color Fantasies at 80 Weems Lane and get all your comic book needs, from G.I. Joe to Transformers, He-Man, Spider-Man, Marvel, DC, IDW, Devil's Due, and whatnot. So definitely check them out. And while you're there, you can go to get all your comic book stuff. After you leave there, if you're hungry for Jamaican food, you can go to Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street, across the street from Hanley Library here in Winchester, for some good Jamaican food and good conversation with Lloyd and his wonderful staff. Once you leave there, you can go to see Mixed Tree Service to get all your tree services needs met and get all your tree stumps removed, trees trimmed, all that kind of stuff. So go ahead and check Mick out. After you leave there, you can go to Bank of Clark or United Bank to get all your banking needs met. So go and see either one of those two banks. You know, it's pretty cool. So go ahead and check them out. So go ahead and do that. And if you need insurance for your car or truck or your house or just renter's insurance, go ahead and check out State Farm or check out Farmers. So go ahead and get some good insurance through both of them. And if you need gas for your newly insured vehicle, go to Sheets. You can get your gas tank full, go inside and get your belly full with the made-to-order food. Why the Sheets not? After you leave there, you can go to once you leave Sheets, if you need mental health help, because Cobra Island is a proud supporter of mental health awareness, you can go to see Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services at 133 West Boscawen Street here in Winchester. Or you can get a hold of National Counseling Group, or whatever the closest therapy is for wherever you're located. If you need more than just therapy, you could go see Northwestern Community Services or your local psychiatry facility. But if you need to text somebody, text 741-741 to get all your texting counseling done. But if you just need to hear a voice, call 988 and talk to somebody on the phone. But if it's a dire emergency, go to your local emergency room. It is not bad. I mean, I go through it. I deal with it. I do. I got a therapist and a psychiatrist, so yeah, I get it. I totally understand. I know where you're coming from. But let's go ahead and look at Dr. Mindbender. We're going to start with his file card. Codename Dr. Mindbender, Master of Mind Control. And there's a picture of good old cue ball right there with the Cobra logo. File name classified. Primary military specialty, mind control. Secondary military specialty is experimental systems. Birthplace is classified. And it says, at one time, Dr. Mindbender was an excellent orthodontist and a kind, honest man. He began tinkering with an electromagnetic brainwave device as a means of receiving dental pain or relieving dental pain. The good doctor tried his invention on himself with tragic results. His personality underwent a complete conversion, changing him from a caring, conscious doctor to a hateful, deceitful, and vain man. He abandoned his practice and devoted himself to perfecting brain-scrambling equipment to alter or control his subjects, reducing even the most strong-willed individual to a mindless, quivering or cowering shell. Try to get this to where I can get it done. And it says, the quote at the bottom, I guess, is from Dr. Mindbender. Some think I'm mad. They don't recognize pure genius when they encounter it. Nor do they realize how pathetic their lives are. With my devices, I can release them from indecision and doubt. And anyone who stands in my way will fall. Nice little quote from Dr. Mindbender. More on his character a little later, but he did have a figure stand, upraised Cobra logo, codenamed Dr. Mindbender on the front. And he's got his little cattle prod thingy. Unfortunately, this one doesn't come with the tube, but it does have the peg for it. And he doesn't have the device that it pegs into. But it's all cool. And he also has this black cape. It's got the Cobra logo right there on the back. So let's take a look at good old cue ball, the evil Mr. Clean, or the evil Monopoly man. So he's got his little monocle. He's got the 1970s porn stash. But hey, it's still cool. Bald head. Hey, it's another cue ball for you there. Joe Motion Videos 82. Of course, he's got his back web gear, another Cobra logo on it. Purple pants, black boots. Of course, his head can rotate 360 all the way around. It does have wiggly waggly. His arm can raise that high. Rotate all the way around 360. Bend at the elbow. He can rotate at the elbow. He can swivel at the wrist. He also has the ab crunch feature where he can move his chest up and down. His legs, he can split so far. Raise his leg at the knee, at the hip. He's got a double knee joint. And his ankle can pivot as well as rotate the full 360. As you can see. It's a little stiff, but it's still there. So let's go ahead and take a look at Dr. Mindbender all geared up. So here's Dr. Mindbender ready to extract some brainwaves from his G.I. Joe victims. Now, based on his character, there's many different iterations. I mean, he was originally known as Dr. Brainwave in the comics when he was first introduced before he became Dr. Mindbender. He also was he was known as a scientist in Springfield in one of the comic 2-packs with one of them where they came with the Fred series, Crimson Guard, and Scarface, the Scarred Cobra Trooper. He was known as Dr. Bender in Springfield as a dentist. And, he did the test on his brain. In the cartoon, he started off as an interrogator and a evil scientist for Cobra, working for Cobra Commander that was always backstage. And he created the Battle Android Troopers that we looked at 2 weeks ago. But, and he is also the interrogator that is written on the file card of Serpentor. So he is the one that created Serpentor and the Battle Android Troopers. So, and a lot of other stuff that Cobra has done and has made. So a lot of the stuff from, at least from 86 on, is dedicated to Dr. Mindbender. You know, and brought to creation by Dr. Mindbender. But Dr. Mindbender is an awesome figure. He's an awesome character. I like the whole bare-chested thing to make him look, to make him look like he's really tougher than he actually is, and whatnot. He's got that old man muscle tone thing going on. But this is a top-tier figure in my opinion. It's good to have a mad scientist in Cobra. I figure you can't have a terrorist organization without a evil scientist to create things for the bad guys. So I think it's really good. It's a good figure. But tune in next week as we do a Cobra figure, which is a mutant of a snake/human hybrid. And then we got another mutant creation after that. And then another zombie after that for Halloween. So tune in to watch the rest of Monsters Month. It's going to be picking up good. So now you know, and knowing is half the battle. See you in the next one.